Hey everybody, here with Dr. Viking with a Today in History. Today is April 7th, and we're going back to 1945. Now, the fateful story of the battleship Yamato stands as one of the most powerful and tragic naval events of World War II. Now, on April 7th, the Imperial Japanese Navy launched its largest and most formidable battleship, Battleship Yamato. Now, this was a one-way journey toward Okinawa. Outnumbered, outgunned from the air, and fully aware of its fate, Yamato sailed into history in a final act of defiance and sacrifice. And by the early 1945, the tide of World War II had turned decisively against Japan, with American forces as they were advancing across the Pacific, closing in on the Japanese home islands. And the Battle of Okinawa had begun, and it would become one of the bloodiest engagements of the Pacific theater. Now, Japanese High Command, desperate to slow American advance, devised Operation Tengo. The plan behind the Yamato was very simple. The Yamato would sail with a small escort force to Okinawa, beach itself, and act as a stationary coastal gun battery until it was destroyed, hoping to take out as much as the American forces as possible. There was no expectation of this and of return. Fuel was only provided for a one-way journey. The mission was very symbolic as much as tactical. It was meant to demonstrate the resolve in the face of inevitable defeat. Now, on April 6, 1945, Yamato departed Japan with a very small escort of cruisers and destroyers. The force included the light cruiser, the Hagi, and several destroyers tasked with protecting this massive battleship. Now, almost immediately, American reconnaissance aircraft spotted this fleet, and the United States Navy, led by carrier task forces, prepared to intercept. On April 7th, waves of American aircraft launched from these carriers, attacking the Yamato and her escorts. Hundreds of planes participated in this assault, torpedo bombers, dive bombers, and fighters included. Now, the fighting around the Yamato quickly became a one-sided battle, and without air cover and air support, Yamato was vulnerable. Torpedoes struck her hull repeatedly, causing severe flooding. Bombs rained down from above, destroying anti-aircraft positions and igniting fires across the deck, limiting their defensive capabilities. And despite intense resistance from the Japanese gunners, the outcome was inevitable. At approximately 2:30 p.m., the end came, and out of a crew of over 3,000 men, only a few hundred survived. The rest perished in what became one of the largest single ship losses in naval history during World War II. Now, if you want to read more about this, head on over to tacticalvikingbrand.com for a read.